So, in the theatre, we will normally have lots of different people to help us with the rehearsals and bringing a show together. All of these people that when you go to the theatre you don't see because they are all backstage running around, getting everything in the right place and making sure all of the performers are happy and the lights are on and the music turns on at the same time. These are all of the cogs that help make the machine go. My magical friend Helen Comerford is one of these very shiny and vital cogs that makes the show run. She is a producer. Sounds very professional, don't you think? And she works for Wise Children, which is one of the most exciting theatre companies in the whole of the UK. She is part of the team that plans and organises the show and brings everything together. And she is on the Zoom right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello, Helen. It's so nice to see you.
Hello, Veronica. It's lovely to see you.
That bow in your hair is really something magnificent.
Thank you very much. I thought I'd make an effort for you and your velvets.
Oh, my velvets, they are watching here. They will be very excited to see this lovely bow she's put in her hair for you, especially. Wowzers. So, maybe you could tell us a little bit about what it is that you do.
Well, I am a producer for a theatre company. So I work in the office and I look after budgets and schedules. And I've been doing that for a year, so I'm quite a new producer. But I used to be a stage manager. And I would run backstage and look after shows and call the cues, so make all the lights and sound work. And I did that for 10 years before going into the office and looking after things from that end.
Wow, so to manage the stage is kind of to be managing everything and making sure that the show is not being naughty and not getting out of control.
It's exactly that. You have to look after the actors. You have to make sure that they're ready to go on stage. And sometimes you have to go and find them when they get locked in a toilet. That's happened before.
That has happened before?
It has happened before.
Oh, it seems like you have to be a very organised person to be a stage manager.
Oh, you have to be the most organised person. You're not just organising your life when you're a stage manager. You organise the actors and you organise the other technical departments because there are lots of people involved when it comes to putting on a show, especially backstage.
Yes, because sometimes I guess if you go and see a show, you might think, oh, there's 3 actors there. And you think maybe it is just those 3, but actually I guess it's almost like an iceberg. You see the tip of it, but underneath there is such a big iceberg, and that is all the other people.
It's exactly that. If you imagine a ballet and you've got one dancer on stage and it's a bare stage, but the next thing that's going to happen is a scene in a toy shop and it's going to have 15 people dressed as dolls. So backstage, while this one dancer is doing her thing, you've got 15 people getting changed really quickly. You've got stage managers running around with props, getting them ready to go on stage. You've got crew pushing round big set pieces, ready to put them on. And then at the right moment, it all goes whoosh, magically on, and you're in a toy shop.
Horse! And I guess if the stage manager and all the crew backstage are doing a good job, we don't know about any of that at all.
Absolutely not. Like, it's a stage manager's job not to be seen. So you run around wearing black mostly. And yeah, if it's all going smoothly, you won't see a stage manager at all.
Wow, it is such a magical job to just be in and out of the shadows. But you are really the one that's making everything come together.
Yeah, you're like a ninja.
A theatre ninja. Wow, that is a great job, I must say. And actually, I guess coming on from that, because we are talking about, a big stage, lots of people, a big theatre. But obviously, with my velvets, we are talking about creating a show in your house. Maybe it will just be one person who is doing everything. So I guess on that note, if you were making a show in your house, what do you think are the most important things to remember?
Okay, well, you've got to think about your audience. You've got to think about where your audience are going to sit and what your audience can see. That's really important. That's why backstage is so important. So if you have your stage, you might need a little sheet or a door that you can pop behind if you want to get changed or if you want to pick up a prop. So you've got a little backstage area, you've got your stage, you've got your audience sitting and watching. Yeah.
Maybe our velvets will have someone at home they can ask to help them, and they will ask them, will you be my stage manager?
Yeah. And your stage manager, if you ask them nicely, they might be able to do your lights and your sound, and they might be able to move furniture in and out if maybe you need a table.
That is very good. And then I guess if they don't have someone to help them, it is still important to think. Oh, like you say, I do need someone to turn the light out. That person will have to be me, so I must think about when that will happen. And what do you think is your most important item in your toolkit?
Oh, it's your watch. So you need to know when everything happens, and everyone else needs to know when everything happens. And if everything's going to schedule, then you'll be ready for the audience to come in.
Oh, yes.
I think with your show, you have to remember how much you love it and how much you want to do it, because it can get a little bit stressful if you're running around trying to get everything ready and trying to get your show ready for your audience, and you can kind of forget why you decided to do it and why it's so important to you. So I think just remember why you love it and why you want to do it, and have lots and lots of fun.
That is actually fantastic advice, because I think sometimes we work so hard towards something, and then we are getting there and we are thinking, oh, it is not happening the way I planned it. And we start to get stressed and worry. But I think that's very good, because you must remember why we did it in the first place. It's just to have something fun to do.
Just to have something fun and to share something fun and beautiful with people that you love. And I think that's great.
Oh, that is really lovely. Thank you, Helen. This has been really a fantastic interview. And I have learned some very good things about planning, because I do not have a watch. And I wonder whether maybe I should get one.
I think you probably should. I think if you've got a clock, that works too, or use your phone, or a sundial, or, you'll be okay.
Okay, Helen. Well, I'll speak to you very soon.
Speak to you soon, Veronica.
Bye.
Bye.